Hey there, YouTubers. This is Ninth Prince coming at you with another in our line of Advice for Dads videos. So it's been a little while since we put anything up, and I was having trouble with my vault. I'm not quite sure what was going on there, but I couldn't get anything out of the vault. It was giving me this out of memory 7 error. So I don't know. There was some patch that came along, and I can get about half of my content out at this point. So we've got something to come up here for you today. Some other stuff going on with those patches. I don't know. There was a patch about 2 weeks ago, or maybe it was when the new map packs came out for Xbox. But I was just lagging. I mean, just lagging like I don't know, like Minnesota Fats at a 9-ball tournament. It was so bad that I could not get a game where I wasn't lagging, and so I just like stopped playing for about a week, and I just kind of lost interest. When you're jumping all over the screen, it's not a whole lot of fun getting killed, you know, every other time. So anyway, also associated with that, those patches, it seems like they made some changes to the shotguns, and in particular, it looks like they may have buffed up some of the earlier shotguns, like the USAS or the SPAS. But I think they also nerfed the Striker and the AA-12 as well. So, by the way, one of the themes in this video is going to be for the advice for dads. Don't ADS, okay? Start before you start firing. You don't need to be scoped into fire, all right? Just start firing. When the guy's in front of you, just start firing. All right, and that's one of the things that I want you to take away from today's video. The other thing is this. I'm trying to show you a setup. I know you guys, personally, I very rarely run assault classes. I usually just do the specialist. But I know you guys like to have a chance to maybe throw up a game or two with some big numbers. So I'm showing you a setup that's a little bit more advanced than what we did in the last one, where the last one was Predator, the precision airstrike, and then the helicopter. Here we're going Predator, helicopter, and then Reaper. And you're going to see that it's going to be clear I've never played with the Reaper before, because I'm going to like stink. But this is a little bit more advanced setup that you might try. Let's see, where was I? Shotguns, yeah. So that all got. So those guns have been rebalanced a little bit. So you might want to check those out. Here comes me with the epic fail on the Reaper. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of shooting blindly. I think I'm going to end up getting one guy. This guy right here. Yeah, and then they take me out. But anyway, so the shotguns have been sort of altered. So you might go take a look at those shotguns. They're trying to get people to play them, it looks like, by putting up some specials. They'll give you some points if you go out and kill people with shotguns. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about? Alright, so yeah, ADS. A lot of guys, when they're new to the game, they just walk around scoped in or aiming down sight. That's not going to be the way you want to go. Alright, so ADS is absolutely fine, but you don't need to be ADS to start firing. A lot of guys make that mistake. The other thing is this, and this is going to be like the classic dad. It's going to be do as I say, not do as I do. I reload way too often, and I think that's a common mistake for a lot of people. That you get this thing that you, for whatever reason, dying from running out of bullets is way more sort of psychologically damaging than dying in a reload. But I'm going to tell you, I die in reload so often. Now this guy I knew he was there. I should have been pre-firing before I came around that corner, and I don't know why I wasn't. But anyway, back to the point. You're going to want to don't reload unless you know that you're sort of clear. Now I know this guy's in the corner here, but I'm going to let my teammate run up there and get killed first, and I'm going to catch him hopefully in a reload. And so there it is, and I'll take that guy. Again, no ADS there, just hip firing. And again, always sort of come in with the hip fire. Don't worry about ADS and lining the guy up perfectly before you pull the trigger. Just pull the trigger and then go ADS. Alright, so back to the reloading. The number of times I get killed in a reload is way more than the number of times I get killed running out of bullets. So you don't need to reload nearly as often as most people do. But for me, again, it's a real problem. I just cannot. It's like I automatically hit the reload button. One way that I sort of try to train myself to get away from that is to do an LMG. play for a while with an LMG, and you don't reload on those, so you kind of get out of that habit of firing and reloading.
Enemy care package incoming.
So, and I'm not sure why I've got this trophy system business set up on this class or on any of these classes, but because this is a run and gun class, I'm not really sure why I would have a trophy system. But for some reason I have it set up. So that's about it for today. Again, sort of rehashing or recapping. All right, you don't need to go ADS just to pull the trigger. Start hipfire before you scope in. The other thing is this: watch out with reloading too much. All right, make sure you're safe before you try to reload. Okay. And I can't remember what I ended up with here, but I think it's going to be a reasonable gameplay, reasonable by the standards of dads. Again, can't compete with the kids, but we can be respectable. So I think, where are we at here? Yeah, 17 and 7. So that's okay. Ninth Prince out.